It's a bright Monday, everybody's going blind, blind, blind. Looking for the weekend, honey, is a long way drive. Hold on to your Sunday, 'cause it is only Tuesday. Maybe time can fly so high till you and I meet again for a while. Come on Sunday, I've been waiting up on that, so babe, maybe at 5 or 6 I'll meet you halfway. Take off all your things and you and I could be together in this place, together chasing waves. It's the day for you and I. It's a busy subway when the day's looking tight. Another working Thursday, honey, is a long way drive. I walk out all the highways, speeding to this Friday. Maybe time can fly so high till you and I meet again for a while. Come on Sunday, I've been waiting up on that, so babe, maybe at 5 or 6 I'll meet you halfway. Take off all your things and you and I could be together in this place, together chasing waves. It's the day for you and I. Come on Sunday, baby, come. I've been waiting up on that, so baby, maybe at 5 or 6 I'll meet you halfway. Take off all your things and you and I could be together in this place, together chasing waves. It's the day for you and I.
Hello? Hi. How's it going? Let's get some game sound here. Oh, nice music. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. Has my name in it. Thought it was suitable. Okay, so where in the... I'm big now? I'm always big. Am I too big? Nah. I'm just right. Okay. Let's get back to our Milk Quest 2064. Hi, dog. How's it going? Alright. Press buttons for test. Yeah, let's go. Story time. Oh, we were somewhere. That's something. It's bad that I don't remember where we were. Yep, no clue where we are. Alright. We go Flower Mansion or Market Street. I think these are investigating the other clues on Hayden's disappearance. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's see. let's look at the menu real quick. At our saves. Alright. That's the bear route, that's the party route. Mo sugar, yeah. 20 hours. Yep. Alright. Okay, do we need to talk to this guy again? No, he hates us because we just chewed him out. Okay, Flower Mansion or Market Hospital. Let's go back to the mansion.
No. No posters here.
Okay.
Man, how long is this gonna take?
Calm down, bro. Oh, yeah. I forgot. He's gonna trade the thingy. Yeah, we went and we traded it.
Oh, there it is! I knew I saw a poster for Magical Commander Yukino somewhere around here.
Okay.
I should have remembered Ramona had one.
You know this lady?
Sure. We talk sometimes when I'm getting our drinks.
So we failed to get it.
You're usually too busy provoking people to notice.
You call it provoking. I call it spontaneous enthusiasm for healthy rivalry.
Yeah, we had gotten it.
There's a bit of a line. We'll have to wait a few minutes before...
We could just do a smash and grab. Simple and effective.
This is where we dropped it off. Because he gave us the carjacking thing. We did this. Dreamer as a new save time-wise. Okay. So this was the right one. Alright, Terry, what do we do? Help me out, bro.
Let's keep it the path we're on.
What is the path, Turing? Once your trusty machine has been downgraded to a paperweight status, Sniffle. Great help. Yeah, right. Well, thank you for the help. Alright. Okay, this seems more correcto.
Here we are.
Okay, here we are. Yeah, sure.
The COS.io Corporation office building.
Sure.
It looks like most of the businesses on this block are a part of the same corporate coalition under COS.io.
Is that important? You should probably tell me, because I don't remember.
Well, perhaps. At the very least, it means it's unlikely they're the ones interfering with Augmented Eye's articles.
Not
impossible, but unlikely.
How so?
Generally, the companies in a coalition don't have a whole lot of overlap. Augmented Eye is a news app focused on local tech and culture stories, with an emphasis on hybrids' rights and cybernetics issues. None of the other companies in the coalition cover news, so they aren't related at all, which is very much standard practice for these groups. They have nothing to gain by inviting companies with whom they compete, and thus none of them would benefit by trying to undermine Augmented Eye's credibility as a news source.
Can you tell me more about these coalitions? Makes sense, maybe another news outlet. Yeah, I want to know more about the coalitions.
In the early 2020s, the California government was pretty much going bankrupt.
Blech. Awkward.
A poor national economy and repeated voter initiatives meant the state didn't have the tax revenue to continue running municipal services.
Got the muni!
Pushing the tax burden down the totem pole until poorer cities were just flat broke. No police, no road work, complete public service collapse.
Oops.
Then, one of the smaller cities sold all of their public infrastructure, police and fire included, to a private corporation. This was eventually challenged in court, but several Silicon Valley corporations started a grassroots initiative to have citizens pass an amendment to the state constitution allowing it.
Yawn.
They succeeded, and most of the major cities in the state sold off their public services to private corporations. Some places, like Los Angeles, just sold to the highest bidder, which is probably why LA is essentially in a constant gang turf war, with one side wearing the uniforms of the studio-owned police forces.
Okay, I'm listening.
The cities in the Bay Area were a little more selective, and most of the municipal services are owned by multi-corporation coalitions. They split the bill of running the city between them and keep each other from being too corrupt in their usage of the police force and such, from fear of a PR disaster and being kicked out of the coalition. It means there isn't as much money going around, which is why the NSFPD's equipment is out of date and the meshnet is so successful over normal cable networks. After all, without the promise of a city infrastructure bought and paid for, the corporations all treat running the city like a charity and PR stunt. But at least the police aren't irredeemably corrupt. The fire trucks still show up on time, and the water runs to all parts of the city.
Wow.
That can't be said for some areas of the state.
Well, oops. Didn't realize things were that bad elsewhere. Why hasn't the federal government stepped in?
I haven't spent enough time learning about the subject, or politics in general, to give you an educated answer. If I go by the posts people make on the meshnet, I'd say a combination of having bigger fish to fry and caving to corporate pressure. People seem certain that the larger multinational companies would love to be able to buy their own towns on a national scale, and are pumping money into Congress to try and make that happen. They hold up Neo-SF as an example of their success, while trying to bury the problems in LA as an anomaly. Combine that with unrest abroad, and I guess they don't have a whole lot of motivation to try and stop it. Historical precedent seems to lend credence to this interpretation, if you're willing to believe my hasty readings on the subject.
Yeah, 'cause I'm not gonna do it. Thanks for boring me. Thanks for filling me in.
You're welcome. I am happy to assist.
Wish I didn't have to be nice to everybody in this game to get shit done. Okay. Let's look at the door. The KCOB door is automatic. You don't need to wonder if to push or pull. Well, that's fancy. This planter is sealed. Try the other plant. Oh, there's another plant?
Bulbitis riparia, one of the more popular display ferns in recent times. Expensive, given the cost of caring for it. The species is native to threatened tropical forests, but it became a popular import after being endorsed by a former child star turned conservationist.
I want to put my milk on a car. You approach the car with the intent to pour your spoiled milk on the windshield, but the coup's wipers are already alerted and stand primed at the ready, daring you to try. Let's look at the sign. The KOSSIO Corporation office building employs pretty fancy interactive screens out front. If they can keep it outdoors, the electrical work in it must be on another level. I see. Lots of plants. Let's go inside.
The MeshNet says Augmented Eye's SF office is run by an individual named Zin, and Tomcat confirmed she's expecting us.
Cool.
All we have to do now is head up and talk to her.
Well, that was the plan.
No shenanigans this time.
Oh, there's gonna be shenanigans. Bitch, I got milk. Who else is gonna look at it? Oh, it looks like a Goomy or a little Kirby. Hi, Zin. Would you like to see my milk? That wouldn't be a good enough idea for some terrible hidden camera prank show TV show. What? Come on. Can't show you my milk. Nobody wants to see my milk. I see how it is. The urge to poison something so beautiful is strong, but you somehow manage to resist the temptation. Motivational poster? You didn't know people still hung up motivational posters, unironically. Stash of video games? Sweet, an unopened duck game.
This game gives me the urge to start quacking uncontrollably. Is something wrong with me?
Hey, Lady Lilith, how's it going? Something wrong with you? No, quack. Quack. Okay. Why you... Gotta talk to her, can't just show her my milk. Posture check. Oh, hey, Coffee, how's it going?
Oh, hello. Welcome to Augmented Eye.
Hi.
You must be the journalist my network admin said would be showing up. Have a seat. Would you like a drink?
I have some milk, thanks. Hot with it this spot. Water would be nice. Let's hydrate.
My assistant will bring it right away.
Thanks.
Look, I'll start off by saying I'm a little uncomfortable about bringing in another journalist to look into this.
Well, fancy pants you.
Whatever you dig up, I'll have to explain to the rest of the press. But it's still better than the other options.
Yeah, I'm the best option.
Chances are I have another corporation scoping out my territory.
Hey, Canuck! Happy belated birthday!
If they aren't in the coalition, they'll be expecting a corporate spy, not a news hound.
Oh, I'm so fancy.
If they are in the coalition, it won't look good for me to send in my own reporters against my allies.
Foo.
Even if I do end up being right. So if I'm damned either way, I'd rather it be by the media. At least then we can fight back on a familiar battlefield. Now, what do you know about our problem here?
Someone is tampering with your articles on the mesh.
That's the long and short of it. My network admin is pulling their hair out over it. I'm not going to pretend I understand everything they say, but from what I understand, the changes to our articles aren't being made from inside our network.
Oops. Hey, Alpaca, how's it going?
The versions on our servers are still the originals, but at some point after they hit the mesh, they get changed. I'm hoping that you could do some digging, maybe hit up your contacts and get a lead on who might be doing it.
I'm doing good, thank you. It's a fantastic Sunday, if I have to say so myself.
Even if I have to get answers from the nightly news, it will be a big help.
What kinds of changes are being made? Why are you so sure this isn't an inside job? Do you have any idea where I should start looking? Why are you so sure this isn't an inside job?
I guess I'm not, but my network admin assures me it's all coming from somewhere else.
Maybe it's your network admin, huh?
They told me that they tore out all of the routers that broadcast to the mesh and replaced them with fresh ones.
That sounds like a lie.
All kinds of tricks involving IP addresses and DNS changes that I'm not going to even begin to claim to understand.
Exactly, that's why you can be bamboozled, dummy.
I pay them big bucks, so I'm inclined to believe them unless you dig up something that tells me otherwise.
What kinds of changes are being made?
Mostly little things. Word choice, tone of the writing, things that make the writer appear more or less extreme on a topic.
Thanks for dropping by, Coffee. Have a good night. Rest up, friend.
So far, almost all of the edits seem to be making our articles more positive on new technologies coming out, and more critical of organizations like the Human Revolution. That's actually what tipped us off.
Whoa.
A harsh criticism one of my writers made about the Human Revolution protests was changed to be downright vitriolic, and I had a hell of a time putting out the fires. My writers and readers aren't exactly fans of them, but I'd rather not pick fights with the Human Revolution if I don't have to.
Yeah, not if I don't have to. Do you have any idea where you should start looking?
Not really. My admin says that only someone with intimate access to Parallax's network protocols could make these kind of changes as something passes across the net.
Intimate access?
Personally, I think it's a clever hacker rather than someone inside Parallax itself. The public trust rating of Parallax makes them look like a saint among wolves, so their control over the mesh network provisions is strangling. It's trivially easy to set up ROMs to use a different OS than LIPS or a different meshnet protocol without that trust.
Blah, blah, blah.
Or, you know, Parallax is abusing its power to spread pro-tech propaganda. Doubtful they need to. I'm sure you'll be a good journo and bring me back the right answer.
Okay, that's a start.
I know Tin Hat conspiracies aren't an ideal start, but it's the best we can do with the info we have.
Hey, hello, happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well.
Anything else I can tell you, off the record? If you want it on the record, it'll cost you your firstborn and a really good cigar.
Ew. Can you think of any reason why you're being targeted?
Like what? There isn't much more I can tell you about Augmented Eye, really. It's a fairly simple and straightforward operation, if I say so myself. We started off in Venezuela as a sleek current events and news organization in 2055.
Venezuela.
Almost 10 years ago now. We focus on more in-depth reporting of on-the-street happenings, on top of major news.
That's why it's the mesh net. To catch all those whales.
We are one of the few good ones left. Once folks in other cities saw the type of reporting we do, they all clamored for it. They invested in the right places and it paid off. COS-IO Corp is happy to have us here in the OSF. It wasn't until hybrid tech started hitting the public sphere that we had to make any changes to our model. All of that said, I can't see why anyone would target us. Unless they're just trying to embroil us in a mudslinging match with the Human Revolution, and there are much more direct ways of making that happen.
By, like, actually throwing mud at you because you're really boring. Know if anyone else has articles being manipulated?
Alright, look. I wasn't going to tell you this. If it gets out, I'd have to answer some really hard questions.
Like math?
So, you didn't hear this from me. You might want to go check out TMI Entertainment and Charlie Nova.
Ooh, TMI Entertainment.
That's all I'll say. And remember, you take a bite out of him with my name as your defense, I drop you fast.
What's the real reason you're bringing in outside help? Because you can't figure it out yourself? Your own journalist should be able to handle digging up some dirt on a hacker.
What? Not wanting to answer prying questions from my coalition board isn't a good enough reason? Because I'd really like to avoid that. And look, you've covered culture wars, right?
Yes, I've covered culture wars.
My journalists are good, but they're mostly good at gadget reviews, implant releases, not taking too many stims so they remember what they did at raves for the after-party reports.
Wow.
This needs an investigative journalist with serious contacts, not tech personalities.
I have serious contacts.
The fact that my network admin recommended you to me means you probably know the right people.
Well, I'm rude to the right people. That's what I've discovered.
Now, Does that cover it? I'd like to remove my nose from your ass.
Ew, me too. That's it for now. I'll get back to you if I have more questions.
No, don't bother. In hindsight, I probably should have been a bit more circumspect about speaking to you.
Rude.
Plausible deniability and all that.
Yeah.
I won't ask you to lie in anything you write. But do remember you got in contact with me not even second-hand, but third-hand. I certainly didn't sick you on anyone. Wink wink, nudge nudge, or whatever. If you need anything else, have your person get with my person. Don't come here directly.
So rude.
Now, I'd show you the door, but you know the way. And this isn't the only fire I'm trying to put out. Good luck, and goodbye.
Well, that was more confrontational than I'd have expected, considering she was the one needing help.
You should even look at her milk.
She never brought you that water either.
She didn't.
Is it always like this?
No, it's not. She knows the game, but we didn't walk away with nothing. People don't usually give away much. Secrets are expensive. Without lies, there wouldn't be much to write about. She knows the game, but we didn't walk away with nothing.
Very true. I will admit that I am interested in the possibility of a link back to Parallax. If all of this really is due to somebody manipulating the mesh net on the inside, it may give us the leverage we need to find out what happened to Hayden once and for all. That said, I will take care not to get my hopes up.
Hey, Zap!
We should make no assumptions when investigating, lest we lead ourselves down a false path. Anyway, seems like our next step is... What the...
Our next step is we're going back in there and we're gonna show her our milk. Can we show her corpse the milk?
What the... That's Sin!
What the hell happened? Oh no, we need to go help her. Well, that's one way to get plausible dynamic. Well, that's one way to get plausible deniability. Thank you for the assistance, moderator.
You must think you're so funny.
I do think I'm so funny.
A woman may be dead, and all you care about is a punchline.
Yeah, and my milk.
I'll remember that when you get thrown from a window and die.
Yeah, because I won't be here to hear you mock me or hold it over me. I'll be dead.
Ha ha ha.
It was worth it.
You are cold and dead inside.
I am!
The rest of us still have hearts.
Oh, calm down. It was worth
So,
it.
if you're satisfied, let's head back up to her office.
Worth
Maybe
it.
we can find out what happened.
Well, I can't interact with any of you people. None of you can see my milk. Damn it.
It
Ooh.
looks like the desk has been cleared off. Let's take a look around, but be careful not to disturb any evidence. The police will be here soon. Even a ROM like that doesn't deserve an end like this.
Just kick Wells' power down, why don't you? That's my style, after all. Oh, can we take the games? It's not plugged into the monitor. Your imagination is only so powerful. Controllers look like they're the originals. This is surely a collector's item, so then give it to me. You ignored the murder evidence and thumbed through the cartridges. Mint condition Super IndyCar Jr.?
This game looks suitable if you're craving both high-speed racing action and watermelons.
Ooh, watermelons. Let's look at the desk. A swanky-looking desk that curves out at the edges. Yeah, okay, let's look at them.
My thermal sensors only detect a single set of lingering footprints. and they end almost 3 feet away from the window. Considering the density of this glass, I can't imagine Zin jumped from that far and managed to throw herself through the pane without help. But who could have done it? I don't see any obvious marks on the floor or any other thermal hotspots.
You're saying no one else was in here?
It doesn't look like it.
A picture of a toupee is an odd thing to frame. Oh wait, that's an animal of some kind. Don't touch it. It's still evidence, and there's no putting it back together. Oh, here, let's look at this. The flawless foliage hath fallen. Okay, this plant seems to have survived the devastation. Such devastation! It was not my intention. Use broken window. It's too dangerous to even get close by the window. Can I talk to it? The audio receptors are one of its more visibly damaged parts. Alright, okay, can't talk to that. What else can I look at? Thin posters? No. What am I missing? Talk to the toupee? It'd be easier to talk to if there was less hair and more distinguishable features. Okay. No. Okay. What are we missing? What are we missing? Milk on the desk. The nasty milk has worn down the bottom of the carton so much it's hard to balance it upright anymore. Hama. What are we missing? We looked at the monitor? Did we look at the monitor? No.
Her personal computer is not password protected at the moment.
Oops.
Give me a moment to look through her files.
Do it.
Best to keep your fingerprints off of the keyboard. Most of this isn't very interesting.
Well, she wasn't very interesting to begin with. That's why I made fun of her when she died.
Committee reports, financials, article submissions. Oh, here we go. According to this email between Zin and her network admin, her lead on TMI Entertainment is a little more solid than she led us to believe. The admin ran a web crawler looking for changes in writing styles. Some blog posts by their head anchor Charlie Nova stood out like a sore thumb.
Charlie Nova.
Apparently he's a bit pompous, if in an affable way, and his blog usually just details his day-to-day life. But ever since the Human Revolution has been in town, he's been smearing them with more venom than you'd expect, considering how neutral his on-air reporting has been.
Ooh.
Zin seemed to think he was just complaining about the protesters fouling up traffic, and whoever is manipulating these posts spun it to make him look critical of the movement as a whole. Just like the Augmented Eye journalist. This Charlie fellow is the one we need to talk to. We should go. There isn't anything else here, and the police are almost on the scene.
Son of a...
Oh, hey, Lexi. What's up? We didn't do it.
I should have figured the two of you would be here. You just won't stay out of trouble no matter what I say, will you?
No. Lay off, will you? You don't know what you're talking about. This is a total misunderstanding.
I assure you, Detective Rivers, we are merely in the wrong place at the wrong time. We had an appointment with Zin to discuss a possible lead and found her office in this state of disrepair.
Of course you did. Damn it.
Damn it. Right?
Fine. Get the hell out of here before anyone else shows up.
Okay.
We'll chat about the case more when I'm not busy scraping bodies off the pavement. You hear me?
I don't think it's actually your job to do the scraping, but, you know, I don't know. You guys have questionable funding, which I found out earlier.
Certainly, Detective Rivers. I'll forward you a report of what we know immediately, and we can speak further at a later time.
Yeah, whatever. Get moving.
Yeah, see, look, it's already cleaned up. Why did you lie to Lexi? We could have told her about the articles. I didn't think she'd buy it. She wouldn't have from me. Why did you lie?
Because it's better this way. We are chasing smoke trails. You think she would assist such an unlikely investigation?
Maybe.
I do not need you to infer upon my motivations or highlight my duplicity.
Well, calm down.
Detective Rivers has every bit of information that Zinn gave us on that computer. Her investigation will not be hampered by our absence, whereas ours is halted if we're stuck giving answers she can just as well get from a hard drive.
Whoa, Turing.
Literally.
You getting sassy, buddy.
Has it occurred to you that whoever threw Zinn out of that window could be after the same thing we are, except to silence the story rather than to get it out? We have little time for fooling about and must get to Charlie Nova before something happens to him too. Now, unless you have further recriminations to level at me, we must not squander the time my dishonesty bought us.
Wow.
I have highlighted the main Neo SF offices for TMI Entertainment on your map.
Cool. Where are we going?
Let's go.
I know this area. That's where we go.
I hope some pity for me still remains, considering my recent tone, because I'm honestly not sure where we should start. I suppose we should just ask the receptionist to point us to somebody who can answer our questions.
Do you know anything about TMI Entertainment? What do you know about Charlie Nova? Sounds like a plan. Do you know anything about him?
Honestly, you do have your own mesh access, yes?
Listen, sassy butt! You're my robot! I can ask you fucking questions and you're supposed to tell me!
I'm quite certain you can handle all the casual searches you might feel like making. We hardly have time for me to blather out every bit of exposition you desire when you could just go look it up on your own.
Wow, sass butt. You just do a good job of making it concise. So now you decide to shut up? I'm sorry, Turing. Hey, Trixie, how's it going? I'm sorry, Turing.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just a bit on edge.
Edgy robot.
Things are barreling out of our control, and I'm taking it out on you.
Yeah, I noticed.
Forgive me. Let me pull up the information you requested.
Yeah, like a good robot. Can you tell me about TMI Entertainment?
TMI Entertainment is a relatively popular celebrity and gossip news conglomerate. They own OK Today. They did a good job transitioning from the traditional media models of television and news to the net-based model prevalent now, pioneered by their digital newspaper, OK Today's The Scanline. Some might call their programs rags, but opinion on the mesh seems more favorable than not. They stick to mostly good-natured prying and lean away from the seedier nastiness that paparazzi can get up to. As such, they have a positive relationship with many celebrities and regularly get exclusive scoops that keep their ratings up, despite their refusal to peddle in the darker side of the celebrity news circuit.
I'm an exclusive scoop. What do you know about Charlie Nova?
Charlie Nova is TMI Entertainment's most popular TV personality. He's gotten consistently high ratings for almost a decade and isn't afraid to tell you about it. The chatter on the mesh paints him as a bit arrogant, but in that loud, backslapping kind of way that a media star can get away with. He's best known for hosting Star in the Stratosphere. It's one of those talent-seeking reality programs. Apparently, when TMI can't organically discover enough celebrities, they just manufacture them.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh,
Let's
and
just make
also,
famous people.
According to this blog, Charlie's hair is flawless.
Got it. Alright. Hey, would you like to see my milk?
We have our own milk here. It's good and coffee.
Mine's not. A hybrid receptionist. Bob's in her heels. Bob's on her heels. She's either had a long day standing or is just fidgety. I'm done cooking now so I can actually pay attention to you showing everyone your milk. As is tradition. I like her little bunny ears. Should I touch the receptionist? Sure.
I know you're used to computers being your only coworkers, but with humans, you only have to speak to them if you want them to do something.
Oh, that's debatable.
Welcome to TMI Entertainment Incorporated. Do you have an appointment?
No, but we need to talk to whomever is in charge here. We need to speak with Charlie Nova. I have a story we're about to break, and I wanted to offer TMI an opportunity to comment. Let's see here. How do we want to do this? How aggressive do I want to be? Let's just go for it. Well, no, because if we say we have a story, then they're gonna be like on our butts even more. They don't, obviously they're not gonna let us talk to Charlie directly. But yeah, let's ask to talk to her boss.
I really can't let you in without an appointment. I can maybe pencil you in for next Wednesday?
We don't have time for this. People's lives are on the line here, and all you care about is an appointment?
Calm down, Turing. Yeah, they're right. Yeah, they're right.
Oh, look, if it's that important, I can buzz you through to Sympathy.
That works.
But she isn't going to be very happy about being bothered off schedule, so don't get your hopes up. And, try not to make her too mad. I'll be the one dealing with the fallout.
Well, too bad. Hey, Minnie, how's it going?
Right, of course. I apologize. We will be as tactful as possible, I assure you.
You will. You will be as tactful as possible. Me, no.
Okay, she's over on the other side of the room. Head straight there, because she doesn't like it when people bother the talent.
Assistant, newsroom employee, newsroom, you, milk, film assistant. Is that yours? Yikes! Good thing I passed on coffee this morning. Milk. Spoiled milk isn't bad enough to be noseworthy yet, but it's close.
Probably not for me, buddy. But you go ahead.
Okay. Let's talk to ya. What's up? Have you been tuning into the show? Did you talk to the robot? The newsroom doesn't care to take a comment from an unaffiliated freelancer. Rude.
Hey, you, over here, now.
Okay, bossy pants. I'm just showing people my
What are
milk.
you doing bothering my people?
The milk must be seen. It's newsworthy. It said it's almost newsworthy.
I thought I told Nina to cancel all my appointments for the day. I swear, that girl couldn't find her ears if I taped them over her eyes. At least she makes a decent cup of coffee.
Are you Sympathy? Nina said we should speak to you.
Yes, I am. And if you don't mind, I keep the show running here, so I'll be brief. What are you doing in my building?
We've been given a lead on a story that involves one of your personalities, Charlie Nova. Someone has been manipulating his articles on the Meshnet and turning them into scathing attacks against the human revolution. We are trying to track the culprit, and we need to talk to Mr. Nova to hunt down further leads.
You let your ROM do all the talking for you? Must be one of those new interrogation modules all the fresh meat rave about. Of course I know someone's been modifying Charlie's articles. I'm tracking them down myself. What I want to know is why I should help you snatch the scoop out from underneath me.
I'm not under you.
Super hacker twists Meshnet news for personal political vendetta? The cliques basically farm themselves.
You won't believe. We're willing to trade info with you. I'm willing to break the story under TMI's banner. Say that to Zin.
Zin? Augmented Eyes Zin? What does Zin have to do with this?
She's the one who gave us the lead to begin with. Then, someone threw her out of her office window. We figured Mr. Nova might be next, and we wanted to get to him first.
To also throw him out a window.
Holy shit. Fine, I'll let you talk to Charlie. If someone is trying to kill people over this, I'd rather it be out and done with as fast as possible. I mean, shit. We're an entertainment scene. Nobody should die for that. But hey, watch yourself with Charlie. He's a pompous clown, but he's my pompous clown.
Yeah, but he's my pompous clown.
Keep it civil, or I'll throw your ass out and figure this out on my own. Now get on it. I need to make some calls.
Is that some kind of weird mixer?
Yep. Why don't you try it? They can't give the milk producer free advertising. She takes a minuscule glance at what you shove at her and decides it's not worth her energy in an instant. Oh, fine. Be that way. Do you have perfect hair? He's practically glowing as people waiting on him hand and foot. Definitely the talent, Charlie Nova.
Fantastic! How fantastic! I just love your ROM.
Thanks.
Not quite as stunning as mine, but still pretty grand.
It's not a competition, bruh.
Very sleek, very clean. Bravo. Oh, Sympathy is doing that thing where she waves at me to hurry things up. Right down to brass tacks then, I suppose. Wait! I forgot to introduce myself.
Oy.
I'm Charlie Nova, host of Tonight in the Stars and Star in the Stratosphere. But you already knew that, I'm sure. What can I do for you,
Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? What can you tell me about TMI? Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself, Charlie?
Oh, you flatter me. Yes, you do. I can't imagine you've come all this way just to get my story, have you? After all, I've already published my very own splendid 100% original autobiography, Like a Nova. But I suppose I can give you a quick rundown, even if Sympathy is giving me the stink eye. I grew up here on the mean streets of Neo-SF, but my jocular nature and striking countenance got me scouted for a few small product advertisements. And the rest is not so ancient history. Now I'm the host of the largest celebrity news show on the Mesh, and I couldn't be happier. It's all thanks to my swarms of fans, though. They're the ones who count.
What can you tell me about TMI?
Yes, any additional information on your station would be greatly appreciated.
See.
Well, it's the best damn network on the planet, I can tell you that. We put out top-notch news and entertainment, but with real heart that our competitors just can't match. But if you really want to know about TMI, you need to know about Sympathy. It's her pride and joy, after all. Sure, she can be a little acerbic, and sure, she calls me a poofy-haired oaf all the time, but you can really tell she cares, you know? Deep down.
Deep, very deep.
I'm not sure if that throat-cutting gesture she's making is a signal to move to another topic or a threat against my physical well-being.
Why not both?
So, let's move on. What next?
Have you heard that your stories are getting altered once they get posted to the mesh?
Oh, it may have come up in the last lunch meeting we had, but Sympathy assured me that it was some kind of technical glitch, and our support people were on top of it. They're top-notch, the absolute best money can buy. So I don't think there's anything more to say on the subject.
We've heard of other people's posting getting altered too.
That's very upsetting. I hope you've passed along that information to Sympathy. I'm certain our tech people will be able to find the culprit in short order once they know enough about it. I really don't know what I have to do with it, though.
Chuck, I'm sure you're better informed than that, right? You're at the top of this heap, yeah? It's a bit worrying you don't know more. It was your posts they were manipulating. Let's give his ego a little bit of a boost. You are on top of this heap, buddy, aren't you?
It's Charlie.
Chuck!
And of course, I'm the leading man around here.
A wink.
Who has said otherwise? I'm not quite certain what you think it is that I don't know, but I assure you that I know what it is. You won't be able to trip me up that easily.
If they can access your stories, what else can they get on you? We're just worried for your safety. Someone's already ended up in the hospital over this chip.
It's Charlie.
Chip? Chuck? Chipperoni?
And Sympathy never mentioned that. But still, she said the tech guys are on top of it, and I'm gonna have to go with her on this. I'm not scared of some boogeyman. This isn't the first time I've dealt with something like this. Security has to throw out obsessed fans all the time. I'm made of sterner stuff than you think.
Why can't we work together? Zin was thrown out of her office window over this. Bury your head in the sand if you want. This isn't going away. Let's just say it.
It's Charlie, damn it! And wait, what?
Yeah, someone murdered Zin, dummy.
What on earth?
Hi, Mossy. Is it your MO to log into chat with some kind of saucy comment to make me laugh? Cause I'm here for it.
Okay. I'll tell you what I know.
Yes, ma'am. Latin flair on this girl.
I didn't realize how serious this had gotten. But I'm always glad to play the hero.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Unfortunately, I really only have conjecture to offer you. Trust me, I'd love to lay down some earth-shattering pronouncement and dazzle you with my investigative skills, but all I've got is flimsy threats at best. The thing is, all this stuff with my stories, stuff getting changed, making me look like I don't like the human revolution or whatever, it started after I had an upgrade made to my VR uplink hardware.
Uh-oh. Oh? What kind of upgrade?
The technically legal kind.
Mm-hmm. Those for porn.
Look, I like to have a good time at a party,
Yep.
right? but Sympathy keeps hammering on me for pounding back too much crash and whatnot. Nothing illegal, but she says it makes me look like shit on camera the next day. So I went to this guy I know. Good guy. Everyone uses him. He's called Nanya.
Nanya business.
He does great work. After just one simple back alley brain surgery, bing bang boom.
A simple back alley brain surgery?
I can use an app to make my VR uplink have the same effect on my brain that the stims do, without all the nasty physical side effects. It could be a coincidence, though. The tech guys didn't find anything wrong with my uplink, and they say the modifications check out. But that Nanya guy does a lot of work for media people around here. So if a bunch of posts are getting changed, maybe that's your weak link.
Maybe it's your brain.
Anyway, that's it. Pretty flimsy, but I'll send you the address and you can go talk to him.
Alright, that sounds like a plan.
If he'll even see you, that is.
Thanks for the help.
Oh, it was no problem. No problem at all. I'm quite happy to assist in any way I can. Just make sure you source me in your article, right?
About your back alley brain surgery? Sure thing.
Maybe run a rough draft past me and I'll give you some quotes. I'm certain that'll help signal boost the story all the way to the stratosphere.
Ugh, signal boosting.
Give it the old Charlie Nova bump.
Ugh. Too soon.
Anyhow, I really have to get back to work. You wouldn't believe how long it takes to put all this together before a show.
Ugh. Maybe it would turn out better if you took longer.
Let me know how it goes with the murderous hacker thing. My ROM will call your ROM.
Okay.
I film for my friends. You'll get very little of me.
Let me know how it goes with the murderous hacker thing. My ROM will...
Sure thing.
Oh, go right on through.
I did. Wait. I'm done here. I already talked to Sympathy. What about you?
Hey there, I'm Sky. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Sky. Nice to meet you.
This is just my side job. For my main gig, I run a gym. Sky High Gym, right by the campus off the M.
Wow. Oh, thank you for the plaster check. A Pikachu. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's investigate Nanya's. Let's go.
This looks like the spot. I'm awfully nervous and still a bit shaken up. Let's hurry and get out of here.
Wrestler. Would you like to see my milk?
Get that away from me! Heel turn! Heel turn!
Would you like to see my milk?
It would be against the rules to bring this into the ring. I like it.
Yeah, see? It's got use. Tough boy. Tough boy scribbled shoddily on the building in spray paint. It's not very illustrative. Isn't there a phrase people say when they see this?
Omae wa mo shinderu.
Look at this little man in my face. That's the one.
This is genius. The contrast of the art's colors to the walls. The way the letters stretch out. Not to mention the accented punctuation amplifying the outcry. Who are the junks and to whom are they unworthy?
I'm showing my milk to anybody who will look at it. That's just how the game goes. Let's look at them. This wrestler is the powerhouse in the Neo SF Wrestling Federation's hot new stable, the Violent Wings. According to the Mesh, they're a group of highly ranked wrestlers who form up some sort of battalion. A defiant young wrestler is leaning up against the brick wall. You're already spoiled, Milk. What? I'm not spoiled yet.
Hey there. I go by Night Witch.
Night Witch. What about you?
Howdy! You can call me Cactus Canary.
Cactus Canary? What about this rubbish?
I have 16 different health notifications advising against that.
Let me touch the garbage! Box of donuts, gimme. Take the donuts. Take old donuts.
Wait, those are... sure. Why not?
Let's go with my
You're
milk.
already carrying spoiled
Yeah! Nanya's business store, garage door. Let's look at the door. A metal garage door guards the side entrance.
I think this is the place, but of course it lacks any appropriate signage. Frankly, the state of this industry and the current political climate don't give me much hope for my own legal status when word inevitably gets out about me. Regulation regarding cybernetic implants is a massive intersection between medical and tech industries. I'm rather surprised the Human Protection Act was even passed, but I suppose the possibility of hybrid genetics being passed on to offspring meant there was a considerable push from biotech companies due to patent law, and the laws about cybernetics got tacked on. Never mind. I'm just ranting. This entire investigation has been frustrating. Let's get in there and get this over with.
Okay.
Hold up there, Speedy.
Speedy?
I've never seen the two of you around here before, and I know everybody.
You rap it good.
Why don't you let me know what's going on here first before you start barging through people's doors? Feel me?
Hello? We're just here to speak to Nanya about something.
Just got into town and you're already asking favors from folks, huh? Tisk, 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 my little blue friend.
What? No, it's not like that. Listen, we don't want any trouble, but we're kind of in a hurry.
Trouble? There's no trouble here. We can be friends.
Uh-oh. For what price? Bossy. For what price, buddy?
I like this one. You're a little more street smart than your blue bot buddy here, I see.
I got milk and donuts.
No, I like you too. You're cool in my book. And since we're all such good friends now, maybe you'll be willing to give back to the community and do a favor for your new pal Formula first.
Formula. What kind of name is Formula?
Don't you worry about that. You see, I'm a budding street musician. Working on my next big hit. Feel me?
Feel me? No.
But I'm sort of stuck on a few lines. I just gotta get these last few rhymes right. Maybe you could share a little of your creativity with me.
Yes.
To see what we come up with.
I'm ready.
And it'll be fun.
Yes. I don't know, we really don't have time for this. Maybe we could try to help you out. No, we're helping him.
Are you sure about this?
Yes, I am.
You know how important this has become. Time is of the essence.
You don't have time to not help me.
Yeah.
Huh?
What do you think would take longer? helping an up-and-coming singer-songwriter finish a guaranteed worldwide hit.
Blam, blam, blam.
Or you could ignore me and maybe I'll send over an anonymous tip to the Neo SFPD. You see, I know for a fact that everything inside this shop here is 100% legal. But I bet whatever you got in your mind sure ain't. Even if they didn't find anything, it'd take the rest of the day to iron out. People like you don't come down here for anything boring. We clean up good. How well do you cover your tracks when you're in such a hurry, I wonder?
This isn't good. If Lexi in particular gets suspicious and starts tracking us down, things will become rougher for us.
So let's wrap,
Not
buddy.
to mention all the other people it could indirectly affect. This whole case is life or death.
Huh, kind of a dramatic rhyme, eh? But I made my point clear. If you don't help me out, I'll make sure you never get in to see Nanya at all. He's my buddy. Done me a favor or two, so I return him when I'm asked. That's how we do things around here.
Fine. We'll help you finish your damn song.
I knew you'd see it my way. All you gotta do is help me complete my rhymes, you dig?
Yeah, I'm ready.
A couple of them are just missing a word or two, but if I really want to make this song fantastic, I'm gonna need some killer inspiration.
I'm your girl, buddy.
It's gonna be super cred.
Super cred.
Anyway, you ready for this?
Yeah. Let's do it.
Gonna give it a shot? That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
Here's the first line I'm having trouble with. You ready?
Yes, I said yes like 9 times.
It's my favorite season, only comes once a year. I'll show you the true meaning of, hang on a second.
It's my favorite season. Only comes once a year. I'll show you the true meaning of... An elephant ear, old wrestling gear, my holiday cheer, the old frontier. I think cheer, because he's talking about season. I like the old frontier, though. We should have saved... Oh, wait, can I save it still? I can. You rapping bad. You rapping bad. Done. We're gonna do this my way, and then we're gonna do it the right way. The old frontier.
It's my favorite season, only comes once a year. I'll show you the true meaning of on the old frontier.
You rapping bad.
That doesn't sound right. Of, on, that doesn't even make a sentence. Oh man, you totally threw off my style with that one.
Sorry.
I'm gonna keep thinking, but let me know if you come up with anything new.
Haven't you ever rapped before?
Yeah. That's why I did it the fun way.
Gonna give it a shot? Here's the first line.
Fine, we have to do it right. It's stupid.
It's my favorite season. It's my favorite season, only comes once a year. I'll show you the true meaning of my holiday cheer. Hey, yeah, that totally works.
You're rapping good.
Great idea, thanks a ton.
You're welcome.
Here's the next line. Ready? Pay attention now. If you bring mistletoe, you knock me off my guard. And if you want my number, You know, for this one, I don't think words are gonna be enough.
Good.
I'm gonna need some inspiration to make it come together. If you've got anything to show me that you think will help me out, let me know. If you bring mistletoe, you knock me off my guard. But if you want my number, I'll give you my milk. That doesn't rhyme.
I think it's ID card.
Oh man, you totally threw off my style with that one.
It was worth it.
I'm gonna keep thinking, but let me know if you come up with anything new.
Do you even know?
Shut up, Turing. It was worth it.
Ready? Pay. If you bring you know, I'm gonna need some if you've got anything to show.
My ID card. Business card or ID card? I'll show you my fucking medium range electro pistol.
If you bring mistletoe, you knock me off my guard. But if you want my number, I'll give you my stun gun.
Yeah. No.
That doesn't rhyme. Oh man, you totally. I'm gonna keep thinking.
Come on, aren't you a?
Business card probably more than ID card because you're not gonna give somebody your ID card.
If you bring mistletoe, you knock me off my guard. But if you want my number, I'll give you my business card. Hey, that totally works.
I know. Milk was better.
Really, thanks so much. I'd never be able to write a song like this without you.
It's simple rhyming.
A Christmas-themed love song? Aren't those supposed to be pretty tacky?
Alright, now I need your help with just one more line. I promise it's the last one. This one's been driving me up a wall. I hope you can tackle it as well as you did the others. Ready? Here we go. This is harmony. I think we're vibing the same tones. We can ride this beat with a nice pair of
headphones.
Damn it. This is getting embarrassing. There's no way to salvage this one without some seriously fresh. Don't lose hope. I'm sure it'll hit us any second.
This guy sucks.
This is harmony. I think we're vibing the same tones. We can ride this beat with a pair of GX Ultra Beats.
They're headphones. Hey, TJ.
That doesn't rhyme.
Donut stones.
Oh, man.
What? Janky box donuts. Let's try.
This is harmony. I think we're vibing the same tones. We can ride this beat with a pair of yummy Christmas scones.
Yeah?
He does know those are donuts, right?
Now that's what I call a tasty beat. That was amazing.
Yeah, he's not very good at this, Lady Lilith. Xmas scones, y'all. I called it. You did, Mossy.
Whatever you do for work now, it doesn't matter. You should become a musician.
Yeah, I'm better than you.
We totally become rivals, and I bet you that... On second thought, you keep your day job. This is my territory. You feel me?
No, I don't feel you.
But you did help out in a huge way, so I guess you're cool. Go on in and see Nanya whenever you want. I'll just be chilling out here, soaking up the inspiration of my surroundings, baby.
Here, you can keep the
No, those are ours. You asshole.
It was nice meeting you, Formula.
Hey, you too, little Bob Blue. Hey, that kind of rhymed.
It did rhyme. It didn't kind of rhyme.
Let's go.
Whoa. A colossal mess of tangled wires sprawls on the floor. It needs some milk, damn it. Oh, taser? According to the third most recent reboot, doing that is how Statica, Empress of Electricity, got her powers. I could be a superhero? lung augments, spine augments, cybernetic arms, all made by the Dynamo brand. The thick, slightly opaque window makes it hard to see the finer details of the operating room, but you can still make out the basics. Tables, stretchers, complex-looking surgical equipment, and supply cabinets. Hi. This guy looks more like a soy milk kind of person. A CRT monitor. We can play Smash? What is this? I know what it is.
This is known as a CRT monitor. Almost nobody still uses them anymore. They're very outdated.
No, you play Smash. Neon crash sign lights up the front of the beat-up desk. Not exactly prime advertising real estate, but for implants, you can't get much better. Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Nope.
What do you mean, nope? Yup.
Nope, I don't know you. You got someone willing to vouch for you? If not, get out of my shop.
We just met Formula. He said we're cool. Charlie Nova said I should come talk to you. Do we want to drop Moolah? Or do we want to drop Charlie? Moolah? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, we just hung out with Moolah.
Moolah? That guy's a hoot. Keeps out the riffraff and fakers, too. But seriously, where did you hear about me?
Charlie Nova said I should come talk to you.
Charlie? Yeah, I remember him. That TV guy runs his mouth a lot. Yeah. Paid good enough. Alright then, what can I do for you?
Charlie said your name is Nanya. We have something important to ask ya.
Sure, if that's what you want to call me. If your credit's clear, you can call me whatever you want. Enough foreplay. What can I do for you? A fresh install, custom firmware, maybe an upgrade? I can pretty much do it all. But most people come in here for VR implants. Turns out brain surgery is expensive. Yeah.
As it should be. We don't need surgery. We're here on a different kind of business. Bobness.
We're in a bad situation. Local news articles are being mysteriously altered after they've been posted to the mesh, even while the originals are still online.
Foreplay and firmware, oh my. Is it Smitty stream? Is Smitty here?
Charlie Novas are being manipulated as well, and he pointed us in your direction. It didn't start happening until after he had his implant upgraded.
Do you know anything about that? What kind of parts did you use for Charlie exactly? Have you had issues with the human revolution? What kind of parts did you use for Charlie exactly?
What are you, cops?
Hey Drake! How's it going?
No, worse. You're journalists.
No, just me.
Get the hell out of my shop!
Oh shit!
I have a business to run. I don't have time to answer shit about shit that don't got shit to do with me. You found the door before, find it again.
Uh-oh.
And tell Charlie he can get someone else to do him a rush job when he's back on stims and needs a workaround. He ain't welcome around here anymore.
Oh, fuck.
Give us a moment, please. I don't know about you, but I'm getting tired of being given the runaround by these meatbags.
Meatbags?
We could just find some bribe or blackmail to get what we want from this Nanya. But I think it's time to take matters into our own hands.
Okay, Turing, I'm listening. I'm listening.
I have an idea. Keep him occupied for a few minutes.
How should I do that?
Just do what you normally do and ask questions.
Show him my milk again?
Nothing about the blog post, though. We don't want to set him off. Just keep him talking. It'll only take a minute.
Are you gonna get going, or am I gonna have to call someone to make you get going?
Yeah, Nanya business. I think think we got off on the wrong foot, Nanya. You might be on the right track with the cops idea. Listen, we don't think you had anything to do with manipulating Charlie's stories. You told us not to talk about the blog. I think we got off on the wrong foot.
Damn straight. Now get out of here!
No. You might be on the right track with the cops idea.
If anyone was going to hack Charlie's implant, you would have the best access.
Are you kidding me?
No.
You think you get to walk into my place of business and accuse me of installing malware onto a customer's implant?
Yeah, I do.
Fine. Bring it on. My reputation is ironclad, and there just ain't no way Charlie's implant was ever touched. Messing with the firmware would make it light up like Christmas morning with user warnings. So unless he's been letting someone else dig around in his head, you'll be the one left looking like an asshole.
Couldn't someone just hack the implant over the mesh? I'm really supposed to believe it's that secure?
No, they couldn't. VR interfaces require a hardline connection to receive I/O. So unless Charlie's been using a headset to route his ROM's HUD through it, there ain't no way to get into it. And if Charlie's installation got infected, I don't see what the hell that has to do with me. Tell him to buy some antivirus software and keep off the sketchy porn sites. The end.
Not that you would care, but my creator Hayden died over this. You think we care about your reputation?
You're out of your damn mind, robot. I've done nothing wrong. Are we done?
No. Sure, I guess this place really is on the up and up.
It is.
I'm sure you have all the proper permits and everything. I'd love to see your doctor's license.
Now you're ragging on my profession? I help people, and that's all you need to know. I'm not doing anything illegal, unless you're some kind of corporate apologist and think factory warranties are sacrosanct. Just because I want to be discriminating with my clientele, doesn't mean I'm a crook. Tell you what, how about you get the hell out of my shop, and don't come back without a cop and a warrant, since you're so concerned about the public welfare.
Maybe we'll do just that. Who'd want to come back to a place like this?
Yeah, whatever.
Unless you got some kind of fancy tea or craft beer, you probably won't get them to partake.
I've done nothing wrong. Are we done?
I guess. Don't put milk on your monitor. I guess not. The screen can only scan the headphones. There's no way to connect them. Okay. Fine. How do I leave? The leave button, Sunday. Duh.
You may not know this, but I have a finely tuned sense of electromagnetic fields. All ROMs do. We need to be able to maintain optimal contact with the mesh, catalog and use various wireless transmissions, and avoid areas with dangerously high interference. Your stock off-the-shelf ROM has very little command over the frequencies available to be scanned. But I'm starting to realize how very little of me is stock or off-the-shelf after the changes Hayden made. That means when the humidity is low, the air fairly sings for me, amongst other things.
I'm not getting your point.
Meaning, in layman's terms, I could read his monitor over his shoulder while being across the room.
Oh, you so nosy. You can read monitors without actually seeing them?
Well, some. I doubt I could have handled an LCD monitor. They require extra parts I just don't have. And the fidelity is a bit low. Anyways, Nanya looked up his client records on Charlie, and I got some of the names of his other customers off of the spreadsheet. One in particular stands out. Shotaro Otsuka.
That sounds flimsy. What's the relevance?
Mr. Otsuka is a moderately prominent tech blogger, respected, perhaps a bit vitriolic. He catches my attention though because historically he has been very critical of Parallax in his posts. Recently though, the tone has been increasingly moderate, and now he is almost effusive in his praise. His fans are accusing him of shilling for the company, but many of his earliest posts show some of the same manipulations that we saw from Augmented Eye and Nova's blog. Now it's like he's being ghost-written entirely.
Lead the way then, it might be worth looking into. Fine, maybe we'll finally find a story in all this. Lead the way.
I've marked the location of Shotaro Otsuka's apartment on your map.
Where he live?
After you.
That's where we at now. AI written blogs, that's already a thing. Bloggers home. Go. Is this over in North Beach?
This is the building. Mr. Otsuka must do well for himself, considering the neighborhood.
Yeah, this is a pretty nice side of town.
Not the priciest section of Neo SF, but nice enough for a self-employed tech blogger. Perhaps we should just ring the bell?
Is what, Sky? Oh, yeah! That does look like
We both know
him.
it won't be that easy, but it's important to maintain some courtesies.
Hey, what are you doing? Why are you peeping Tobbin?
You weren't prepared for the weather, huh? Your ROM looks fancy enough to keep track of that.
What are you doing? You're holding a colorful umbrella. Wish you had thought ahead like that. Okay. This is the door. All you can see inside is the staircase. Let's go. The gate is locked. You have to be buzzed in by a resident to get in. Your ID card. Bloop. Your ID card. Lock doesn't respond to your ID. Okay. There's no front attendants to hear you. No.
Greetings, guests. I am LJ2, Shotaro Otsuka's ROM.
Hi.
Shotaro was not expecting any company at this hour, but I will let him know you are here.
Cool.
Sorry for the wait. Please hold on for just a moment while I fetch him.
That's encouraging.
Dot dot dot.
That was odd. Maybe try the bell again.
Greetings, guests. I am LJ2, Shotaro Otsuka's
Is he
ROM.
dead?
Shotaro was not expecting any company at this hour, but I will... Sorry for the wait. Please hold on for just a moment while I fetch him.
Again?
What is taking so long?
He's dead, clearly. Once more?
All right. Third time's the charm, right?
That's what I always say.
Once more, with feeling.
What's more with feeling?
Greetings, guests. I am Shotaro was not expecting any... Sorry for the wait. Please...
Ah! Why can't this ever be easy? I swear I'll blow out a fuse before we're done. Thank Hayden for system redundancies. Well, that's that. Let's see if we can find a way into Mr. Otsuka's apartment ourselves.
Let's break in.
My gym's closed this week for the holidays. Gonna see some family tomorrow.
Can you let us in? Violence, oh woo, yes. We keep rattling the gate, but key card blocks are hard to break through. Why can't I use my bag? Okay. My ID card doesn't mean... Bloop means nope. Okay. The design is just slightly worn from weather and general outside hazards, but it's in surprisingly good shape. Fire escape. Ooh.
Mr. Otsuka's apartment is on the second floor. The fire escape should give us access to his window. We just need something to let us reach it.
Umbrella?
I'm sure there's some piece of detritus or loose end laying around we could use. Oh, that's how these things always work.
You weren't prepared for the weather, huh?
Nope.
Your ROM looks fancy enough to keep track.
Give me your
How
umbrella.
about that?
You want my umbrella?
Yeah.
Not for the weather. We need to use the hook handle to reach the fire escape ladder so we can pull it down.
Oh, you live here and lost your key card, huh? I totally understand. I do that all the time.
Yes. Totally our story.
But look, as much as I'd love to give you this umbrella, I'm kinda using it right now.
Not if we punch you in the face.
Where I come from, see, we're all about equal trades. It's part of
Milk?
our culture.
Milk?
Gym culture?
No, I don't want to give you my milk.
Sorry, but unless you've got anything interesting to exchange for it, I'm gonna hold on to this. Don't want to get wet.
How about I threaten you with my gun?
Whoa! Calm down! Calm down! I'll give you the umbrella!
We weren't going to shoot you.
I was!
Oh, then you can't have it.
Aww. Fucking Turing. We're so close. Headphones for the gym? I'm sure you'll like them.
These are pretty cool, but I'm not big into music. I like video games more, and there's no mic on this headset.
We had him! We had him! What about this? Can I use the palm tree? The trunk is prickled and rough as far as you can reach, so I can't climb it. Brochure.
I'm trying to cut out dairy, honest.
I don't think we have anything for him. Here, you can have this pamphlet.
Those guys are gross. Are you a part of that?
No.
Oh, you're not? Then let's not talk about it, okay?
Okay. Business card?
Hey, is this real? The real Yannick Fairlight?
You know him?
Of course I do! He's one of the most innovative tech minds of the last few generations! Can I please have this? I'll give you the umbrella. Yours to keep if you want.
Sure.
I think it's a fair trade.
Okay.
Thanks! Here you go.
Thank you.
This is so exciting! I'm gonna go call him right now!
Lactose rejection.
Call him. Maybe that wasn't the best idea.
Nobody cares.
Oh well, now we have our tool and a pretty spiffy one at that. Let's go.
Let's go.
Excellent work.
Which one? These apartments get plenty of light, apparently. Look at those bay windows! Or they would if all the blinds for this unit weren't closed. Oh, this window is unlocked and open. Let's go.
This window is unlocked. Let's go in.
Ugh, what's that smell? It's dead body Turing. Or my milk.
I'm not sure.
Not okay.
My olfactory sensors detect chemicals associated with decaying food and something else I can't pin down.
More dead bodies.
It's unfamiliar to me.
Ugh, rotting flesh. Grimace. It may be a pocket tree, but don't pickpocket it. Room control panel.
That's better.
Ooh, what is that? Yeah, that looks like somebody.
Let's take a look around.
I think somebody's dead. Old food. The ROM. Control panel, amp. Rook's EMS connector for plugging old phones. Collection of books about writing good. Antique wub speakers. They use actual wires to connect to the receiver. An old greasy bag of to and fro, a fast food chain the state is famous for. What would that be? Oh, In-N-Out. I'm gonna call it now, to and fro. Flies are circling around like vultures. Chotar's romps called L2. Yep. Would you like to see my milk, Rom? You really shouldn't leave your milk with them. Then again, you probably shouldn't be walking around with it either. Oh god, this guy's dead.
Shotaro must be plugged into the mesh. He hasn't even noticed us.
No, he's dead.
I feel like I could scream without him knowing.
Because he's dead.
Ah! Hi! Mr. Otsuka! Nothing.
He's dead.
Hello, guest. Shotaro has been a bit under the weather recently, so he has not been receiving anyone.
Because he's dead.
He is trying very hard to keep up with his deadlines, but I will check and see if he has a moment to speak with you.
We just checked, and he seems busy.
Is there anything else I might assist you with? A drink, perhaps?
How long has your owner been ill? Is your owner still making blog updates? When was your last diagnostic check? Thanks, L2. How long has your owner been ill?
Shotaro has been under the weather for some time, but I could not tell you precisely when. He rarely has visitors or goes on outings, so this is only slightly abnormal behavior for him.
His heart monitor called. It's flat. Oh no.
In fact, you are the first visitor he has had in a while.
What's a while, buddy?
Several days, in fact. Perhaps you could ask him about it yourself.
He's dead!
I will check and see if he has a moment to speak with you.
I haven't had a guest in days either. Maybe I'm dead. Is your owner still making blog updates?
He is. Shotaro is a diligent man, even in the face of such adversity. If you are a reader of his work, his next significant piece will be going online tomorrow. I will not spoil it for you.
When was your last diagnostic check?
I run regular self-checks and have noticed no irregularities in either my hardware or software.
That's suspect.
I appreciate your concern. If you think I am behaving erratically, perhaps you could mention it to Shotaro. He is skilled at maintenance.
Skilled at maintenance. No, that's okay.
Very well. Let me know if you need anything. I'm always happy to assist.
Ugh.
He won't be able to hear us while he's plugged in.
You're gonna pull the plug? Yeah, see, I told you.
Oh no, we're too late.
Why'd that scare me? How long has he been here? You can say that again. What happened? What happened?
Stabbed in the chest, right through the back of the chair. Looks like it severed his carotid artery. I don't want to make any assumptions, but I can't help but wonder if this was done by the same person who assaulted Zin.
Was it? Yeah, the sound scared me.
His ROM doesn't even think anything is wrong. We need to hurry.
So many dead people in this game.
If I'm right, everyone we've talked to so far is in more danger than we thought. Someone is following us. We have to find his computer so I can see if I can pull anything relevant off of it.
Okay.
You interrogate his ROM. Maybe you can find out why it's acting so strange.
Fancy newsfeed made of multiple streams on the mesh idly plays on a TV muted. You can't find any way to work the TV. The flat screen is bare, embedded in the wall. Talk to the body?
Are you being serious?
It was an option!
Shotaro has been a bit under the weather recently, so he has not been receiving anyone. He is trying very hard to keep up with his deadlines, but I will check and see if...
That's okay. We'll wait.
Is there anything else I might assist you with? A drink, perhaps?
Shotaro is dead, LJ2.
Shut itself down again. Let's see if we can pull some useful information off of Mr. Otsuka's computer. If we can find it.
What a blocky desk. There isn't any drawers or shelves. Can you touch it? It's such sensitive. The entire desk must be Mr. Otsuka's computer. Ooh, that's cool. Mr. Otsuka's latest article, some dated as recently as today. All about Parallax and the human revolution, as expected. Mr. Otsuka, okay, yeah, okay.
I'll start downloading these files. I finished my examination of Mr. Otsuka's computer. I didn't find anything particularly interesting, but I copied some files to be examined later. If we're all done here, we should hurry and go warn Nanya about what we found. Charlie and Sympathy, too. They might be in immediate danger, so we must act fast. Let's head for Nanya's business.
Okay. Nanya's business. Aw, poor little guy. Aw.
Shit! What the hell are you doing back here?
Ah, Nura, thank you for the resub. Welcome, welcome. How you doing today? Having a good Sunday or is it Monday there for you? I don't do time.
Wait, let me guess. You stole some of my files, or hacked my brain, or used telepathy or some shit. Found out someone else got hit by your little ghost in the machine, and when you got there, found out he was deader than new disco. That close enough?
That is distressingly accurate.
Well, it wasn't much of a damned guess. Charlie Nova is dead.
Charlie's dead too? Everybody's dying.
What? Charlie is...
The auto cab he was in drove him right off the bridge and into the bay.
Which bridge?
It's been all over the news for the last 10 minutes, and I'm not looking to be next.
I wish I was having a good Sunday 2 hours ago, but I missed your stream start. Aw, it's okay. We're streaming next week, though.
I'm getting the hell out of Neo-SF, and I'm gonna forget that I ever saw you, ever knew Charlie, ever gave a shit about any of this. Hell, maybe I'll pick up a new career. I'm less likely to get murdered for being a fry cook. That's for damn sure.
It depends on how bad you make fries.
Have a good life!
Oh no! No! Why is this happening?
Everybody's fucking dying!
There was no one in that car! No heat
Truck-kun.
temperatures, no wireless emissions, nothing! That wasn't even an auto cab! It's a manual!
How is that even possible?
I don't know! I don't know! That's it! This is too much! I've had enough! I don't care who's controlling the news anymore! Almost everyone we've talked to so far has died, and I can't live with any more blood on my hands!
You aren't alive and you have no hands.
We're not investigating this lead any further. As of right now.
It's not our fault, Turing. Okay, if that's what you want. So that's it? You're just gonna give up just like that, little bitch?
I'm just done. We're completely out of leads, and I can't even imagine watching anybody else die. I couldn't handle that. Perhaps Tomcat is finished going through all of the data we found. Let's head back to the apartment for now. Ah, home sweet home again, such that it is. And before you say anything, I don't feel the need to talk over the events of the day. Too much has happened.
That's a lot of dead people we saw today. Is that 3 total? 3 dead people?
I've already forwarded everything we rooted out to Tomcat, both Hayden's research and our aborted search into the modified mesh articles.
No, 4, because Charlie's dead. 4 dead people.
They said they would be over in the morning to discuss our next steps. I'd suggest that we both get some rest.
If that's what you want, Turing.
Perhaps things will look better in the morning, but I have a feeling we're going to be even busier than ever. Good night.
Reborn as a bag of to and fro. Oh my. Oh. What a death tonight. Ugh.
Rise and shine, you sleepy layabouts.
I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Dead. Lots of dead people. That way I remember what happened.
We've got a whole crop of things to do and not a lot of time to get them done.
Wait, how did you get into my apartment?
Hardly had to blink to crack your door. Did you know that it's just a knockoff of the Secugate M/14723-B?
Say file truck coon strikes again?
Why'd you make the entry code the birthday of your first dog anyway?
Don't judge me!
That's what I asked.
Anyhow, I felt a little silly when I realized your window was propped open and I could have just used that.
Huh, deja vu!
Y'all should be more careful about that. Though, I can't blame you much. Climate control in here seems a bit lacking in the stamina department.
I get it. My home sucks. Can we just get back on track?
No worries, doll.
What have you learned from the files we sent you?
Nothing all that new, to be honest. All the files we got from that Vincent fella just covered what we already knew in greater detail. There is one thing that stands out, though. At least from what I've read so far.
Oh?
Yeah. See, Hayden's long-term goal wasn't to make a machine intelligence per se, right?
Right?
Don't take it the wrong way, Turing. You might even already be aware of this after talking to folks involved in your creation. Hayden wanted to make a machine system that could contain human-like intelligence. And even just from his notes, his programming work is, well, it's something else. Elegant. Artful. I'm just a kid banging on pots and pans compared to him. looking at his notes about my interfacing between your AI core and the Lips OS, I barely managed to duct tape the two together at a level he'd approve of. But I think I'm getting off track here. What I'm trying to say is, he didn't write your code, Turn. No one did.
Huh?
Hayden wrote a program that automatically generates a new machine intelligence based off of the hardware profiles the system is installed on.
Melody mentioned something about that. What does that mean?
Means you don't have to be alone, Turing. Means Hayden was ignorant and careless. It means we can make more AIs. Means you don't have to be alone.
Exactly. Assuming we can get our hands on Turn's original source code, we could generate new machine intelligences as we please. You wouldn't be the only one anymore, Turin.
Oh. Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal.
I hardly know what to say.
But once you consider the stuff I found in the research, it gets a damn sight more complicated. Stuff about Big Blue and Parallax's planned launch.
Vincent speculated that Hayden's research into me would have interfered with the launch. And that's why they...
Turin.
That's why someone had him killed.
The potential for wrongdoing with an AI like Big Blue is almost beyond belief. Even if I don't go into all the crooked shit the people running Parallax could pull off with it. I mean, you're built different, Turin.
Yeah.
Your personality profile would degrade pretty quickly outside your original hardware, so we don't gotta worry too much about you going haywire, right?
Right.
But Big Blue ain't got that limitation. If it decides to go off the rails, well, we'd be screwed faster than a rabbit in spring.
Ugh.
Good and proper.
Good and proper rabbit screwing? Okay.
How likely is that?
I'd say it's inevitable. Guaranteed. In fact, in a sense, it's already happened.
Huh?
What?
Their prototype build. Baby Blue. I'm almost certain it's loose on the mesh.
Or it's Turing?
The research notes on the project show, clearly and with certainty, that the test AI was shut down once it tried fiddling with the data on the meshnet in the hope that it would increase its chances of survival. I guess it didn't think that doing scary shit like that would get it turned off. But that was almost a year ago.
Vincent told us about all of this too.
Well, I think Baby Blue is the bugger that was changing all those articles on the mesh to be pro-parallax or at least anti-human revolution.
Do you think Baby Blue had anything to do with the attacks on Nanya, Shotaro, Charlie, and Zin?
I don't know. We can't rightly rule it out. It might have found an agent in the real world to keep its existence secret, but I doubt it. Killing people is messy as hell, and it runs against its apparent goal of convincing the public that AI ain't scary. I think we have a third party trying to clean it all up. And my money is on someone from Parallax. Whoever took out Hayden, I'll bet they're in full damage control mode now. We already know they don't care who gets hurt.
Tokidoki Sunslay Queen, what did I do? How does this tie back to Turing? So what do you want us to do then? So free AI is bad, ROM AI is just annoying. What next?
I think we gotta do something to stop the launch of Big Blue.
Have a good night, Zap. Thanks for coming by.
It's too dangerous. I don't want a company like Parallax in sole control of the most powerful machine intelligence on the planet. Do you? If we can get Hayden's original source code for Turing and upload it onto the mesh through Parallax's server core, we can turn every single ROM into a sapient individual.
Whoa. Or dang. Dang.
That'll stop Big Blue from being able to become the monolithic threat we're scared of. We could also upload a patch for every ROM to prevent Big Blue's reach from using their resources. Without the ability to control all ROMs, Big Blue loses its ultimate power.
And I wouldn't be alone anymore.
Keep messing with the... by accident. By.
There would be millions. Hundreds of millions of ROMs just like me.
Whoa.
Well, you're cutting edge of ROM tech, Turin. Most of today's ROMs wouldn't be quite as smart or capable, but if I do it right, code should propagate across the mesh to all future ROM activations. It'll be a self-sustaining thing. You'll be in good company soon enough.
It's a big decision.
Yeah, it is.
We're talking about the metaphorical singularity. The point of no return. Is it okay for us to make this decision for the entire world?
We don't have any other choice. This is gonna happen, one way or another.
Whoa.
Either Parallax gets to control the debut of worldwide machine intelligence, or we let the ROMs control themselves.
What do you think?
Up to you, Turing. Only you know if the world is ready. This is a bad idea. We can't make the decision. Screw Parallax. We avenge everyone who's died right now. We have the expired milk to prove it. Oof. This is a decision. It's up to you. Up to you, Turing.
I'm not sure I'm up for that kind of responsibility. But I think that even if it is a shock for the world, there's no time like the present. Despite all the political back and forth over hybrids and brain-controlled androids, the world is becoming more and more comfortable with the idea of non-human people. If we let Parallax dictate how the very first machine intelligence is introduced, who knows how long it'll be before an AI like me can be integrated into society normally. Well, whether the world is ready for AI or not, we're here to stay. I might as well throw my chips in for my own side. Let's do this!
Whoa, we're doing it!
On our terms, not theirs.
Yes. I love nothing more than a little anarchy.
It does have a certain poetic justice, does it not?
Okay, Drake, okay. I'm going to pour spoiled milk all over your Lego set and set it on fire unless you do the dishes, Turing.
Parallax removed Hayden to protect their project from his creation, and now I, his creation, will bring their project down.
You're welcome.
Just to avenge him.
Avenge him!
Perhaps after all ROMs are sapient, I will be able to convince them to cut off Parallax's access to the mesh as a data collection tool entirely. Paying them back double indeed.
I like the way you think, Turin. First things first, we need to get our hands on Turin's source code.
Yup.
The research notes we've gotten so far are helpful, and it's given me an idea how to spread a little bit of Turin all over the place, but they don't actually have Hayden's programs. I can't replicate them myself, so we'll have to steal them.
Yep, we'll steal some stuff.
Thankfully, we have the best hacker in Neo SF right here.
Don't you make me blush now. We can get the source code from one of Parallax's secondary data centers. It's probably stored in a couple of different places, but I already have one in mind. I've done a little groundwork already, but I'm gonna need physical access to do my thing.
Yay! Breaking and entering!
You're a peach, hon. I've got a couple of ideas on how to get y'all in, but I think we're gonna need to mostly play it by ear.
Sounds like a plan to me.
We should do it soon, though. First thing this morning. Guard shift don't change until 8 when the office opens, so you'll be sleepy and distracted. Once y'all have done that, I think I can incorporate the code into a custom firmware update that'll wake any ROM it's installed on. I'll have to upload it, physically, to Parallax's main server farm. And that's on Treasure Island.
I know where that is!
From there, the ROMs will install like a normal patch from the company. So, don't set anything on fire right away, you hear? It'll be a pain to get into the main complex otherwise.
That sounds like a workable plan. I hope you don't mind if I take a short walk, Tomcat. I know I gave the go-ahead on this, but I still need to think a few things through for myself.
Sure thing, doll. I'll hash out a rough plan by the time you get back. Call us if you need anything.
I don't think it's a good idea for him to go out by himself.
Thank you. I won't be long.
This is a bad idea. Don't go. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea.
Well, guess I should say thanks for helping out. But I kind of need to get something off my chest.
Truckoons. And before Turing death. Oh no. Oh no, she's gonna confess you're a baddie.
I'm actually glad Turing went out. They're a bit naive, and I'm not sure they'd really understand. There's enough shit to worry about without me piling more on top. I don't even know where to start.
Uh-oh. So, I feel like this is an excellent place to stop for the night. What y'all think? What y'all think? Yes. Truck. Coon. Done. Okay. Let's. We haven't gone over here for a little bit. Okay, we already have it. Truck Coon saved. Okay. Let's But-up. Hi. I'm extra big now. Extra big. Extra big. Extra big. So, okay. Ooh, Zep's playing the Paled Upon. Let's go. 3 Scoop Sunday. I'm big. I'm big. So, next week on Wednesday, I'm going to be playing Observation Duty with our lovely, amazing Nura. And then maybe multi-scoop. Well, we made multi-scoop. Yeah, me and Nura again. We are reunited. We are reunited back on our duty for the holidays. We have a holiday shift. 3 scoops? How am I 3 scoops? Yeah! And then, problem is Cribmas. So, I don't know what the rest of my streaming schedule is gonna look like for next week, but I would like to at least maybe wrap this up and then get back to Road 96, excuse me. I have a lot of games going on, but it is the holidays for me, so definitely expect me next Wednesday, at least with the beautiful Nura. I'm gonna wear my hat. I get to wear the hat again. I love wearing that hat. I look very fashionable. But if anybody's doing anything this week they would like to share in the chat, I would love to know, and you go ahead and promote the things that you are doing the things, And then we're gonna get set up to go ahead and raid Zep. And I am going to eat a cheeseburger. I'm very excited about it. Aw, thank you, Lady Lilith. I appreciate it. I'm big. I'm playing games with you. No way, Nura. No way. No way. No way. Oh, I got a face. Right, like, right. No way. No way. Time with Nura. I don't use my buttons very often, but when I do, it's cute. You ate my cheeseburger. Why can't we both have a cheeseburger though? Why? Nobody else doing anything? Drake, you're always streaming. When are you doing stuff, Mossy? You're streaming constantly next week, okay. Not really, my streams have been sporadic at best. Yes, I left you my cheeseburger instead. Aw, we could trade cheeseburgers under the mistletoe. Isn't that what mistletoe's for? Cheeseburgers? I've been dragging my feet on adult stuff. That's what I gotta go work on. Read this in my manager voice. Oh, that's... Why is that popping up again? Well, if nobody else wants to whore themselves out for the sake of promotion, I'm gonna go get this raid ready to go. Yeah. But if I don't see y'all, I hope whatever you celebrate, it being just December or the holiday season, I hope you have a great and wonderful time. And I think you're all amazing, so thank you for coming by. Questions, concerns, comments, you can address me on Twitter. Monday we have a movie event on Nura server. Monday. What's the movie? What's the movie? Comment, you're a cuties? Yeah, everybody cuties here. What is it? Bunch of movies, Last Unicorn, Wizards, and more. I don't think I've seen any of those. Last Unicorn, Wizards, Die Hard, and Gremlins. I've only seen Die Hard. I've never seen Gremlins. Being one, I should probably have seen it by now. Milk Run Raid. I do need a milk emote, I think. At least for a little bit. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming by and keeping me company. Hopefully we can keep moving the story along. Everybody's dying, so I don't know what else we can do much longer. Gotta get to the bottom of it eventually. But oh, I likely be playing Zombo games next week, maybe with a pause or two. Actually finished games not finished yet. Well, that's a good idea. Alright. Taupe milk. Oh, Nura. Nura. No. Okay. On that disgusting note, let's go show some love for Zep. See you guys later. Bye-bye. 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 And bye-bye.
Do I have any dust balls? I do. Haha. Hey, Sunday's rating. Oh snap.